The man dropped his rifle. Then he ran straight to the edge of the rooftop. But he did not choose to jump. Under the worried gaze of his family, he began to count silently. He saw his body had not changed. Only then did Pete slowly step back from the edge. The reason for his panic was that zombie blood had accidentally entered his mouth, knowing that infection would cause a full mutation in 12 seconds. And to avoid turning into a zombie and harming his wife and daughter, he made that desperate move. Just then the special forces arrived in time. Everyone quickly boarded the plane and escaped safely. They were taken straight to an aircraft carrier deep in the Pacific. There Pete met his former boss, the UN Secretary General. Only then did he learn about the current global situation. A mysterious virus had begun to spread among humans. Those infected turned into terrifying zombies. They attacked and bit any human they encountered. Now the virus was spreading worldwide. It would not take long before all of humanity was overrun. They brought Pete and his family here, hoping that as the UN's best investigator he could uncover the truth. They wanted Pete to lead a virus expert to Korea, the first place where the zombie outbreak began, and help develop an effective vaccine to save humanity. But Pete only wanted to stay with his wife and daughter, so he refused the mission, claiming he had already resigned. The general warned that if Pete did not accept, they would be forced to remove his family from the safest ship on Earth, meaning they would have to return to land. To protect his family, Pete had no choice but to accept this deadly task. Before leaving, he gave his wife a satellite phone for safety. But that very phone would almost cost him his life. That night the team landed their plane at a US military base. Just as they stepped out, several zombies attacked. The special forces shot them down immediately, but the virus expert panicked at the sight. He turned to run back to the plane, only to trip and fall. His own gun went off and killed him on the spot. Soldiers from the base arrived to assist. To avoid drawing more zombies, everyone hurried inside the base. With the virus expert dead, Pete had to continue the mission alone to keep his family safe on the ship. But all infected personnel and written reports had already been burned. Pete thought the only clue was gone, until a prisoner in the next cell caught his attention.